It feels like one of those days I just don't feel like drawing, you know, and that happens. It's one of those days where I just don't feel like drawing. And that's one thing about having your own business and stuff. It's very easy just to not do it, not to do those things. Yeah, so in my mind, like, should I draw? Should I not draw? Should I draw? Doug Chang said whenever he hits an art block, what he does is he forces himself to draw. He forces himself to make bad drawings. And then he said eventually, after a while, good drawings will come out. So we'll see if I even get to that stage. We'll see. This is the analytics thing that Jazza was saying he hated in his last video. Actually, Zach told me about this when I was with him last year. How YouTube does this now, it actually ranks your videos here, and if I were to click this, it would actually tell me how the video is ranking among the last 10 videos. And he was saying that if you saw a video down here, you felt really bad about yourself. And I found a simple solution to that. Just put out 10 crappy videos in a row, then you'll feel good. Okay, I opted instead of drawing to do some planning. Because I go into these things not exactly knowing what to draw. So I have here a list of titles that I'm looking at. We have like movies here. Whoops. We got movies here. And then we got television shows here. And some anime type shows here. Well, Ninjaga's not really an anime show. And in the vein of the Rock video, some celebs that could be interesting to do something similar with here. And also I got some what's it called, video games here. Also some mashup ideas, like team mashups, but I might do some crazier style mashups, but we'll see. You know, a lot of the times I don't know what to do when I'm drawing. So at least having a list like this will help me kind of think about, okay, what do I want to do next, type thing. But this would be interesting, you know. So the Rock video, right now it's almost at 800,000 views, probably my most popular video for the past, I don't know, 6 months or so. And rightfully so, that video took a long time to produce. Now, to do another one, though, it will be quite costly, because I was lucky my student interned for me. So part of it was him graduating. But, you know, I actually told him, like, why don't you go intern for a VFX house or something like that, or go work in film instead of working for me. But he, you know, he wanted to work for me instead. So I'm like, okay, well, by all means, a wonderful guy. Go subscribe to him, Dr. Misaki. Dr. Misaki, Red Curtain Entertainment. You know, he did edit also my my Fortnite video as well. So you could tell he's a brilliant editor and deserves to be compensated as much. So I would like to do more of these, but in terms of budget-wise, I probably we'll see if I can afford like once a month, because it's honestly for him, it's at least a week's worth of work, I'm thinking. So I have to pay him properly for a week's worth of work. So we'll see, because those videos do extremely well, and I have a lot of fun doing them, and it's something that kind of really sets my channel apart from other channels, to be honest. Like, I don't think any people are doing something like we were doing over there. It's like a parody and a drawing and a crazy drawing on top of that. But the thing with those, they take a lot of effort and they're very costly to produce. Like, I'll be honest, in terms of cost for the videos I'm doing, these daily videos, it's nothing. Nothing. It's just my time, right? And that's one thing about being a YouTuber in the vein of an artist, is that with the exception of, you know, with the exception of art supplies, materials, all of that stuff, it's very low margin. It's a very, very low margin business. So if you're able to make money just by the drawing, it's actually, you actually take home a lot of it, right? Not go to taxes, but you take home a lot of it. So that's one good thing about this game, this YouTube game we're playing. But I would like to do more of the Rock style videos. So I'll even show you guys my list again. So stuff I'm thinking about, maybe putting me in Keanu Reeves movies or Will Smith movies, Tom Cruise movies. Maybe like an overall Marvel movie one that would be interesting, right? Yeah, like maybe I could tie this in with what I was doing with that mural somehow. The Fast and the Furious franchise, that would be very interesting. Something Sylvester Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger. These two would be fun, but more for me. I don't think these two are as big as these guys are in the top. If you guys know any celebrities who you think could use the rock treatment, we'll call it the rock treatment, let me know. It would be interesting to see like where I would draw them in all their roles and then try to give it to them somehow. Try to give it to them somehow. Like for the Marvel one, like it would be fun. Like me going to all the Marvel characters, or like pop in the Marvel movies, like, hey, you guys want to see my Endgame piece? My Endgame piece? You know, we have some fun things to do, right? So something interesting to think about. But again, we'll see, because it's extremely costly. It costs a lot of money. So we'll see if I have the capital to do something like that. We'll see.
Hey, Daddy.
Yeah?
Did you draw the bubble guppies?
Not yet.
But you said you were going to do it yesterday.
Oh no, I'll do it this weekend, I promise. Okay?
They promised yesterday.
I know, but I'll do it this weekend. Promise. Okay?
Okay. Did you wake her up, Ma? I said no. He's crying, so I have to pick him up.
Ooh, crab. Yum. Yum. Ooh, yum. Okay, I want to try a little experiment here on TikTok. Okay, so this is the most liked video on TikTok. I'm sure you've seen it before, Bella Porch. My daughter was the first one who actually showed me this particular video before. And, you know, U.S. Navy vet, Filipino. And again, guys, I never put down anyone who's able to build an audience. However, they're able to build the audience, okay? Who am I to tell them that, oh, it's not fair that this person has so many followers, this person has so many followers. I know how tough it is to build an audience, trust me, okay? So anyone who's able to build an audience, salute to them, salute to Bella Porch, who gained like 20 million followers in like 4 months, whatever it was, right? So I thought, why don't we try something fun, okay? Just to see, okay? I decided to do this particular TikTok. So the experiment is, just by shaking my head, can I get more views than one of my TikToks with like 100-hour drawings? Now, two things are gonna happen about this, okay? Number one, it's true, this video is gonna flop, and my other drawing videos, my hard work videos, they're gonna get the views, so hooray! Or, this video goes viral, and I will rip up my drawings. Okay, so today, pretty much not doing much drawing today, but I am doing my one-on-ones with my patrons. Some of you are my patrons. These are for the higher tiers. They paid to do a one-on-one 30-minute session with me every month. And I sit down with them. If they want, I go through their art. I give them suggestions in any way I could help them in those 30 minutes. I usually go longer, but it's just a fun way to help out, you know? So I have a few of those calls today.
Later.
It's movie night, and so far I'm watching with these guys. These guys are the early guys. Say hi, guys. Say hi. Say hello. I noticed they can't hear you because I got headphones on. But I'm saying, I guess. We're gonna watch a movie. I don't know what movie we're gonna watch. We'll see.
2 hours later.
I hold a watch party. For my patrons at a certain tier and up, we do a watch party every Friday. We just watch The Mandalorian together. It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun revisiting it, trying to watch as much as we can before it comes. I'm ready to sleep. Before I go to bed, I'm going to give you a half-awake answer to the question of the day. Question of the day goes to my friend Buddy Buck. Buddy Buck, my friend. Been a long time watcher of the show, of my channel, so Buddy, this is for you if I could keep my eyes open. But he did say he has a lot of free time, wants to know how much how much he should practice every single day if you got a lot of free time. Okay, I would say it depends. It depends on what you want to do. Okay, if you want to be like a YouTuber or influencer, I would say the amount of time you need to draw is be consistent, okay? Start off with consistency. So if that's like an hour a day, try to be consistent with that hour per day. and then you can always build from there. However, if you wanted to get into a very competitive game, like just say concept design. Concept design. There are hundreds of thousands of people who want to be concept designers. They want to work on shows like The Mandalorian. They want to work on shows like the Marvel movies, like our buddies Andy and Anthony. They want to do that kind of stuff, right? You need to practice as much as you can, because what you need to realize is that you are competing with people who are practicing 4, 5, 6 hours a day. Now, granted, people learn at different paces. They do. But what takes maybe one person 1 hour to get, well, another will take 3 hours. Yeah, that's happened. But at the end of the day, we can only control our time, right? Like, for example, in Feng Zhu's school, all of his students are required to do 5 hours of concept per day after school. And if you want to be a concept artist, that's who you're competing with. So you do need to put in the work if that's the type of job you are going for. If you want to be a comic book artist, you need to practice. So not only can you improve your skills as a comic book artist in terms of anatomy, in terms of shot selection, in terms of panel layout and all of that, not only does that have to be good and perfect, and this, well, I won't say perfect, but good. Not only that, but you have to also prove to these companies that you are fast and reliable, meaning that one day when you're able to work for these places, you can do a page a day. If you can do a page a day at good quality, you'll always have a job in comics. That's how it is. So how much did you work per day? I would say depends on what you're going for. But everyone should start with consistency. At least try to set a certain amount of time a day, right? And then go from there, right? So, okay, hopefully that helps, right? Hopefully that helps you. And I believe Jababi had a great point there too. It also depends on what you're practicing as well. You will learn more if you're learning from tutorials. You will definitely learn more than trying to figure it out on your own. Tutorials is a great asset because you are getting a person's literal experience, years of experience condensed down into however long that tutorial is, like in half an hour to an hour. So I would take advantage of every free tutorial you could find on YouTube and take advantage of that because it's free, right? So do those tutorials and you'll be able to learn and get better, and hopefully that helps. Okay, so that was my half asleep answer to the question of the day. If you want a half asleep question of the day, make sure you let me know in the comments down below. I didn't draw today, guys. All right, well, I did do a little assignment in the morning, so they had to take care of. But at the same time, I do have my list of things that I could possibly do. I have a plan going forward, and I'm actually excited what we're going to do over the next week. So it's going to be a fun ride, guys. Okay, well, we'll get back to a little bit of drawing tomorrow. We'll see. Okay, wherever you are in the world, please do take care of yourselves as well as your family. And my name is James. I am the Box Office Artist. Please do subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow. It didn't work. Good?